What is going on, guys? It's Suk and I am back with a brand new video on Super Duper Tech. And in today's video I'll be doing a speed test comparison between the HTC U11 and the Google Pixel. Now if you guys are interested in seeing some more speed test comparisons between other flagship devices, then be sure to hit that subscribe button. But without any further ado, let's hit the titles. So first up, I want to get into talking about the specifications of these devices. Now the Google Pixel was released in October of 2016. It also has the Qualcomm Snapdragon 821 quad-core processor, which has two of its cores clocked at 2.15 GHz and the other two at 1.6. And with the HTC U11, we have the Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 octa-core processor, which has four of its cores clocked at 2.45 GHz, while the other four are clocked at 1.9 GHz. Both of these smartphones also come with 4GB of RAM. So the first speed test that I will be conducting for you guys is of course the boot up speed test. Now this should give us an early indicator as to what these smartphones are going to be like in the other tests. It'll also give us a rough estimation as to what we can expect between the two processors, one being an octa-core and once again one being a quad-core. Of course, if you look at the specs, the U11 will win on this test, but it is interesting to see the difference in time taken when comparing it to the Pixel. And of course, as expected, the U11 finishes first with a total time of 29 seconds versus the 44 seconds taken on the Pixel. So as we get into the application and RAM speed test, of course beforehand I did ensure that all applications were closed. So starting the stopwatch and going through the settings, camera, and then now the social media apps being Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter, you guys can already see that the U11 is starting to pull ahead of the Pixel, as the U11 is already onto the next row of applications and has opened up Apple Music, Netflix, YouTube, and has now finished loading up Uber. And by the time the Pixel finishes loading up Netflix, the U11 is already on to opening up another row of applications, starting off with eBay, Amazon, Wikipedia, and now Lapsit Pro. I do also want to point out that both of these smartphones are going to be exporting the same video file in Lapsit Pro, being a 2-second 4K file which was shot at 30 frames per second. And already, as you guys can see, as the Pixel finally gets into loading up Lapsit Pro, the U11 is over halfway through the export. This of course means that the U11 will finish off the export and will be the first to start opening up its gaming applications. And the 4 games that both of these devices will be loading are Subway Surfers, Pokemon Go, Injustice 2 and Super Mario Run. Now at this point it's clear to see that the U11 has got a significant lead over the Pixel. And as you guys can see, by the time it takes the Pixel to finish exporting on Lapsit Pro, the U11 has finished loading up Pokemon Go. And this increase in performance that you guys are seeing from the U11 can be directly attributed to the Snapdragon 835 processor, which of course has 4 more cores when compared to the 821 found in the Pixel. This of course means that the U11 is first to complete the first lap with a lap time of 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Now I am going to start speeding this up from here on out, but it is interesting to note that the U11 was able to hold around 50% of its applications in RAM. Now by the time the U11 gets back around on its second lap to opening up the gaming applications, the Pixel finally finishes its first lap over 45 seconds behind the U11 with a lap time of 2 minutes and 57 seconds. And while the Pixel is comfortably on to starting its second lap, reopening the applications held in the RAM, the U11 had to reload 2 of its games, being Pokemon Go and Super Mario Run, to finish its second lap with a lap time of 1 minute and 12 seconds with a total time of 3 minutes and 24. So now that we know which of these smartphones came in first place, I am going to start speeding up the footage for the Pixel, but it is interesting to note that other than eBay and Pokemon Go, the Pixel managed to hold all of the applications successfully in its RAM. And I personally cannot wait to see what the performance between these two smartphones are like when the new 2017 Google Pixel arrives, as the playing field will then be level because both of these smartphones will have the same processor once again being the Snapdragon 835. And there you have it, the Pixel finally finishes with a total time of 4 minutes and 22 seconds, with the final lap taking around 1 minute and 25. So there you guys have it, today's winner was the HTC U11. Now this smartphone is the current king of the Android speed tests, beating the likes of the LG G6 as well as the Samsung Galaxy S8. Now if you guys do want to see some videos with the U11 against the new flagships from the likes of LG, Samsung as well as Google, then be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have got any questions as to what you've seen in today's video, then be sure to leave them down below in the comment section, or alternatively you can hit me up on my social media. Once again, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.